welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? With the catch, it's Thompson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And here's the handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Physical running, fights off the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
And they get him down after the completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's 4th down and 4th. Try to keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun. And that one's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're going to run it here. Looks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Bringing pressure. He breaks free. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure, they weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Howard. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To the air. It's Howard. Delivers quickly to the left side. The senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a first down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He slings this one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Howard. Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Pass complete. It's second down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the outside, it's Scott. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
The sure hands. It's Abuka. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Howard. Finds his man, has the first down. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
So I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He's running out of time here. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. So the special teams penalty improves field position by 15 yards to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Arnold. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he just throws it away. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Deep ball caught inside the 10. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Howard. Looking for 6. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settled in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Howard. And this one is caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
That's caught. It's a Buka.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fires it to the wide end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Grab behind the line. It's Judkins. Tackle, but first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Comes up with the catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Now,
here's a shot toward the right sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Play action here on first down. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Sacha.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air, it's Arnold. Looking to throw it deep. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the third quarter. first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's the tackle.
With the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Caught on the outside. It's Judkins. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
To throw, it's Arnold. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. In the red area, it's Henderson. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Launching downfield. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking to pass here on second down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Getting set. Here's second down. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They look pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, and if you aren't familiar, on first down, here comes this offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's looking to throw it. He's going to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. And the ball's on the ground. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Big mistake.
The officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. To the air, it's Arnold. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown! Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense.
And he ends up taking a safety. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Thompson. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the 1st quarter for many teams.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Now facing a 3rd and long. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the... Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Back to throw, it's Arnold. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Gets it out fast. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Buys a little time with his feet. He fires it out to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And this passing game has them calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters. But one thing they always have, offensive success.
6th play of the drive coming up. On second down, he'll let it fly. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. With the catch, it's Thompson. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Really nice job there as the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. And that ball... The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, Sooner born and Sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be Sooner dead. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This off.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Finds his man. It's Burks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. A full dive to haul that one in. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. Dialing up a second down pass play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the looking for a productive play on first down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Spits it out to the back. Grabs it in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Sooners want to move quickly. On second down, just keeps firing. Going up top. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found some daylight, it was time to... Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You know, these little 1, 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Complete to the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on the guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Looking to buy time. Unleashes one. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only... Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass, they rolled the dice. First down here for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Going up top on 1st down. Coming after it. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's Thompson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the 1st.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. They're bringing heat. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown Sooners! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put... Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but
Afterburner's coming. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Burks. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oklahoma! Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
you see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage. I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback checking off. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wants to throw on 1st down. He makes the connection. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Sooners in the hurry up. The give to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for room. It's Acha. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sooners. Yeah. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the air. It's Arnold. Throws to the wideout. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Now adjusting. And the incomplete pass turns it over. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a...
He's going to let it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to... This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
They go for vertical, and I love that play call. This is one of the best receivers in the country. This play's tailor-made for him. He does a great job with the route. He understands coverages, and he's got a great catch radius. What a good play call for this particular play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Finds the tight end. He cannot get... Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going up top here late in the game. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Complete downfield. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Trying to find his man on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Touchdown Sooner! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
They'll line up to go for 2. Just couldn't nudge it across for the 2-point conversion. They'd hoped to go up by a touchdown, but they're still up by 5 here in the 4th. They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it and get that clock running. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, that one was a ton of...